It's more to us. It's personal.
Good morning. If a possum on a table will not get you watching the show, I can't help you. Ishgail Martis here from Reflection Writing, and this is Phoebe, the possum, who is how old?
She'll be 3 in the spring.
I'm almost sorry, you don't want to ever get caught off guard when the camera lights go on. That can be bad form. But I'm almost sorry that we didn't get caught off guard when the camera lights went on, because the two of us were sitting here baby talking to this possum saying, come on, little Phoebe. She's such a sweetheart.
She is. She is the greatest ambassador for her species. She's so sweet and so gentle. And y'all, this is not normal possum behavior. Phoebe has been under human care for the majority of her life. She was found with a disease called dermatic sarcoptic necrosis, which actually can damage parts of their ears and their tail, but in this case it damaged part of her paw. And so if you're a possum and you have a damaged paw, you're not going to be able to hunt, dig, climb, swim very well. And you're not going to be successful in the forest. So that's why she lives with us at Reflection Writing.
You know how if you're in a room with a baby and all eyes, you'll have conversation, but you're all looking at the baby. That's how it is with her.
It is.
Everything about her is just darling, but when she's eating these grapes, she is a smacker.
Big possums are huge smackers.
But it's so cute because she's loving life.
She is. She's having a great life living with us.
You wanted to come on today, and I know we can talk about the beauty. I can hear her. Can y'all hear her? I know we can talk about the beauty at the Nature Center right now, but it's also a great time to talk about year-end giving, because you can't rescue possums like her and all the other animals without the money.
I can't do this. About half of our budget comes from donations and grants, so we really rely on the community to help us do this work. Y'all help us complete our mission, and we're a community organization. We are here for this community to get connected to nature. And how many people have ever seen a possum up close, let alone touched one, and then learn all the cool facts about them?
Right.
This is what we do on a daily basis.
Well, let's see what I've learned over the years, because it's not my first rodeo with a possum. They are nature's garbage disposal.
That's
How do you phrase it?
I say garbage man.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
They do not hang by their tails.
That's correct. You can see what she's doing right now is she's holding onto the table and using it for balance.
Okay. They have human-like hands.
Yep, they do. There, maybe you can see it a little bit. Oh, big yawn.
They're sweepy. Her ears are leathery. Why?
Yes. Well, they don't really serve much of a purpose. Their hearing is really poor, so this leathery ear just kind of stays out of the way. Folds back against her head if she has to stick her head down in a hole to get to something to eat.
I guess it's kind of rain resistant, isn't it?
It definitely is rain resistant.
Doesn't hold dirt.
And she's got guard hairs that will keep the top of her fur wet, but her undercoat stays dry.
Isn't she almost blind?
They do not see well. Very limited vision, so they don't see well. What they do really, really well is smell. Their smell is excellent. So that's how they find their food at night. They go out and forage with that nose, just put it to the ground and go out and find food.
They actually, I know they have a reputation as being hostile if you were to stumble upon one. They're protective, but they're not hostile.
They are not. They really don't have a mean bone in their body. But if you corner one and they feel threatened, they're gonna hiss at you. And of course, if they feel super threatened, they're gonna pass out. And they literally pass out. Their heart rate slows, their breathing slows, and they will stay passed out for anywhere from a few minutes to 15 minutes, maybe even an hour, depending on how threatened they feel. And then by passing out and feigning death, it actually saves their life, because most animals are looking for a live animal to dispatch themselves.
In the wild, where would she live?
Any forest, any urban area, any rural area, they are opportunistic omnivores, and they are habitat generalists.
I don't want to pick her up.
Meaning they're going to live just about anywhere that they can find food and shelter. And that could be in the middle of downtown Chattanooga.
Are there any things that we should be careful of, since they are kind of the garbage man, about throwing out? You're giving her grapes.
Yeah, you know, we don't want to feed wildlife. We want wildlife to forage for themselves. So we encourage everyone, don't feed your animals outside, because you're drawing wildlife in and making them dependent on that food. So if you do have an animal that you feed outside, get them to eat and then bring that food in.
And
go ahead.
I have 30 seconds left. In terms of end of year giving, first of all, a great Christmas gift idea. Great one for experiences. Not just the membership, which is a steal, but the experiences.
Yeah,
the
so
nature encounters.
if you want to meet Phoebe in person and hold her, you can do a behind the scenes to do that.
She's scared, Tish.
Oh, she's shivering a little bit. So you have an opportunity to meet and hold a lot of our animals, and then you can go on a guided canoe trip. You can go on a guided trip through our nursery. There are so many cool programs that make really great gifts because you're giving a memory.
I'm sorry, I'm listening to you, but I'm mesmerized by Phoebe, and I want to know why she's shivering. If you go to reflectionwriting.org, you can do it all there. You can learn more, you can buy there, you can schedule there.
Do it all.
And you can make an end-of-year contribution there as well.
Yes.
Thank you, friend.
Thank you.
Don't miss our grand opening celebration event at our new Ashley Home Store in Cleveland. Doors open Friday at 10 a.m. with door prizes, giveaways, and more. Plus, save 30% off store